Professor of philosophy at Harvard Divinity School and professor emeritus at Princeton University. Dr. West, great to see you. I want to ask you about the event today with Biden and Kamala Harris, but I just got to talk to you about this tweet. I mean, Trump talking about the suburban housewife, an invasion of low-income housing orchestrated by a black man, Cory Booker. I mean, that's not even a dog whistle. That's just blatant.
Oh, yeah. Brother Trump is just being the gangster that he always is, but he's desperate. He's not used to losing. He's been winning all his life by means of impunity, no accountability, cold-heartedness, and mean-spiritedness. And I think for the first time now with Biden and Sister Harris, that you actually have a team that might be able to win. And I hope we can push them across the winner's line, because American democracy is about to go under. The empire is in deep decay. And I salute Brother Biden for his choice, really, because I think it's probably the only way he can win. You know what I mean? You got 65% of white brothers who voted for Trump, and 53% of white sisters who voted for Trump within those who were voting. And so you're going to have black folk, you're going to have brown folk, you're going to have Asian folk, you're going to have those white folk who care, you're going to have indigenous people pushing a fascist out of the White House. And yet at the same time, though, Brother Anderson, to keep in mind the real criteria of what was going on today was set by Curtis Mayfield with that song, Move On Up. And he was talking about the people moving up from slavery, up from Jim Crow, up from Jane Crow, up from lynching, up from the dilapidated housing, up from the massive unemployment, up from no access to health care, and so forth. And then you had our dear sister Kamala, who got that special AKA stamp of brilliance, eloquence, charisma. In fact, much more than even Brother Biden. I think he understands that, but they're gonna work that out, I guess, in their own way. But the fundamental question is, you see, Curtis Mayfield was talking about move on up from the vantage point of the black masses, not just the black middle classes, the black masses. So he wants to know, are they going to just allow for blackface in a high place once again, or are they going to be able to deliver, wrestling with poverty, wrestling with Pentagon militarism, wrestling with Wall Street greed, wrestling with escalating wage stagnation, and so forth? Those are the deep questions of Martin King, of Ella Baker, of Fannie Lou Hamer. That's the real challenge of our dear sister Kamala.
Well, you know, you've been critical of Harris in the past. I know at one point I think you called her a centrist candidate who acts progressive. You know, do you think those who've criticized her prosecutorial record, or maybe her record as Attorney General, will be able to see past it? I mean, obviously, you know, right now the choices are Biden, Harris, or Trump, Pence.
Right. I think right now we've got to be part of an anti-fascist coalition of conscience. You see our dear sister use Martin Luther King Jr.'s language, coalition of conscience. We've got to make sure Trump leaves the White House one way or another, either by election, or if he loses and he won't leave, then some of us will have to just go and escort the brother. You know what I mean? It's time to go. You've done your damage. But we can't be under any illusions. When Biden and Harris get in there, if they still tied to Wall Street, still tied to the militarism, Afro-Common Africa, if they still tied to not